said something quite interesting to you about not making as much money on remanufacturing, but you're trying to push that area. Why is that?
Well, what it was a Dutch finance director, one of our big customers, who, as I was doing the tour, asked, well, which one do you make more money on? Do you make more money on new, or do you make more money on the remanufactured?
Yeah.
I said, well, we make more money on the new. And he said, why do you keep pushing the remanufacturers then? I said, because you'll make more money from that. You'll be more economical and save more money by using more remanufacturers, and that's what we want to do, is have a long-term business.
Exactly, and you talk a lot about educating people, don't you?
Yes, well, a lot of remanufactured tools that come back in are normally smashed up, and it's not necessarily smashed up from the machines that they've been put into, but the way they've been handled.
Looking just at this cell here, we've got two CMZ machines. We've got a TTL and a TA, one of which is a twin turret, twin spindle, and the other is a single turret, twin spindle. And then we've also got this YCM unit, and what they're doing here is they're using the software, the Espirit software, to take time out of their processes. And so they're actually developing new ways of cutting things with new tooling, new work holding, and using the software as well to optimize the tool paths that they're generating so that they can get the very best out of their machine.
Well, when we put on the first machine, it was to try and increase capacity, and it did exactly that. And the growth of the business was so much so that it warranted a second machine. We continue to grow, and we're pretty much maximised out the second machine as well. So,
and what do you actually make here then? On it, let's call it in this cell, because you've got two machines together here in this workshop. What predominantly is the work?
Predominantly valve and manifold bodies is mostly for the oil and gas industry. We try not to just say exactly, just them. Like, we look for other work as well, but that is 95% of the work that runs through.
Just had some new machines installed here at West Special Fasteners. Two Victor V-Turn NP16 machines. They're quite small, aren't they?
Yes, we bought them for that particular reason, with a small footprint.
But I was also quite impressed at the working capacity within them, though. They're quite big, aren't they?
Yes, you can do quite a range on them, yeah.
And are they just turning machines, or do you have the milling function on here?
These particular ones are just turning machines, but
okay.
we do have other Victors which are milling machines.
Welcome to DMG MORI UK's Technology Excellence Live event, direct from the headquarters here in Coventry. Over the next 2 days, we're going to be diving into the portfolio that DMG MORI has to offer of over 150 machine models. But don't you worry, we're going to break that down for you. Now, did you know that 43% of the business secured by DMG MORI UK in 2020 was from brand new customers? There has been an industry perception that owning a DMG MORI may be out of many people's price range, but DMG MORI UK are here to prove that wrong.
HPC Services in Ilkeston up in Derbyshire, is that correct, Paul?
Correct.
We have dropped in to find out what their fixed head machine of choice is, and there's a clue in the background. Well, what is it, Paul?
These are Nakamura WT150s.
So Paul, we're looking at the solid stamp here, but before we get into it, how important is holding materials securely when you're milling?
Well, you need to hold it securely, otherwise if the block comes out you can damage a spindle, you're going to damage a vise, you can damage the machine.
But today we're not focusing on the machine tool sales side of the business. In fact, no, we're here to understand more about Mills CNC's new and innovative automation and turnkey centre, which opened for business at the beginning of the year. These live events, Steve, they are a good way of getting the message across, aren't they?
They're a good way for us from an economical point of view, but I think more importantly for a customer, it allows him to watch it when he's ready to fit his schedule. So, I've already spoken to a number of people who won't be able to join us live tomorrow, but I said, don't worry, it's going to be on YouTube and you'll be able to watch it. Oh, great, fantastic. And then they can pick the bits that are necessary, because the product range for us is so wide. And it's not just about machine tools, it's about cutting machine tools, additive and subtractive, it's about the finance, it's about the software, it's all about the digital solutions that we can offer, and of course everything that encompasses that as well.